Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about the migration in the United States. So, in this part we have some students to talk about the topic. First we have José Javier Galarza, Diego Calleja, Juan Esteban Ceballos, Amada Camejo y Genesis Freire, and my person Juan Sebastián Cueva. To start we have Diego Calleja.
Okay, in the late 18th, the people of some countries of Europe and China started to leave their countries in order to find a better economic situation for them and their families. They also have political and religious persecution. That's why they started to leave their countries and migrate to the US. In the period of time from 1851 to the 1900 years, like 14 millions of people came to the country in order to find a better situation. In 1808, the Mexicans were the largest group of immigrants in Texas and Arizona, and the Chinese people were the largest group of immigrants in Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. In summary, this was one of the first period of massive immigration in the history of the world. Like 40 millions of immigrants came to the country, and border controls and immigration rules were created. Thank you.
Point of Diego. Second we have the point of Amada.
So one of the most important topics that we need to talk about when we talk about immigration is the legal part. We know that an enormous percentage of the laws that we control today are from the INA, that is the Immigration National Act. It shows that people need to be detained if they immigrate illegally to the United States of America, but also it shows that people need to have the right to communicate and defend themselves in United States, because one of the most important parts that we have in the legal part of United States are the rights and liberty. So this is the part where Donald Trump abused the rights of United States. We know that people have to defend themselves in a language they don't understand, and with lawyers that communicate also in a language they don't understand without the permission to have a translate. There are cases where we can see teenagers or also kids about 5 or 6 years that have to defend themselves in front of a judge. They don't understand the language and they don't understand what they have to talk about. This is one of the most important topics because we can see how ICE has the reason in one part, but also it abuses the rights of people.
For the third part we have Juan Esteban Ceballos.
I'm going to talk about how is ICE structured. ICE is structured in two. In HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, and ERO, Enforcement and Removal Operations. HSI investigates human traffic, drug and weapons smuggling, cybercrime, financial crimes, and international networks. ERO, they investigate all the deportations. Thank you.
For the fourth point in my part, why the United States is centralizing his efforts in the borders. Now we know that Donald Trump is efforting his frontiers so the people can immigrate illegally, so they can protecting the United States jobs, the American welfare, and improving his security, so the people have to immigrate legally and not passing the frontiers with the coyotes. That's why the United States is controlling with more efforts with the ICE the frontiers of his country. For the fifth part we have Genesis Freire.
Other factors that make people migrate is the economic factors. For example, the jobs, the poverty, or the inequality in the salary. There are many people that need to survive with much less than the basic salary, and they need more money so they can have basic needs. This comes people searching better opportunities and migrating to other places. Thank you.
For the final part, we have José Javier.
Okay, we have many cases about women that suffer violence, so they need to migrate to other countries to be safe.
Bye bye.